I'm playing Masters. Okay. We have readies all around, so let's count it down for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And K9, thank you for the bits for the 3, 2, 1. Good luck, have fun. K9 is awesome. And we are off. Both players with a single Tetris on the board. So 91,000 for Andy, 93 for iBall. Gonna be a good one. I have a feeling we're gonna have a potential match of the season here. This is gonna be a very sleeper match. I don't want people to think that. Or I don't want people to assume that. So they're the first third of the pre-transition play. 252,000 points with that Tetris 4. Andy at 46 lines, 234 for iBall through 47 lines. Once again, sorry for the kind of quiet stream. Just have a headache. So I'm not trying to get too excited unless the moment right all, dictates it. Yeah, just let the game do a lot of the talking for itself. Give score updates. Talk to the players. Just let them know, vibing. The 349 for Andy, 371 for iBall. iBall takes the Tetris here. It is about 7 lines or 8 lines ahead. Yeah, that's still 18. 18, there's a lot of good storytelling on 18 for a game. But no sense in, screaming or anything. Okay, getting into a little bit of a situation here. Needs a bar and gets the bar, so it's all good there. Yeah, Andy 422 at 103 lines. iBall though, 555 at 106. Wow, look away for a few minutes there and just kind of absolutely going to town. extends it just a little bit because I shifted it in between sets. So yeah, I have about 601,000 points. Oh, okay. 625 now at 120. The burn might have just been the straw that kind of threw the super efficient transition score, but still very good. You know, almost 700k transition. Nothing to scoff at all. Well, a one-off 700k transition. Very nice. Ooh, Andy's board kind of a little bit tricky. Needs to get something for the left side, gets it over. He's gonna just have to burn up, open up the column 4. And gets the Tetris. Very beautiful Tetris there for Andy. Andy opens up the right side now. iBall though, 707,000 points. This is a certified trap zone level. Or score, I should say, not level. Been playing too much TGM. Yeah, 646 to 741. Absolutely beautiful play from both these players. I mean, Andy's survival. Some of the best undisputed Tetris that you can see. iBall just goated efficiency here. Almost 800k on level 22. Of course, I always plug my homies. Elle's one of the reasons why I'm even in the community. She was the first person I ever played. And actually was helpful and made me feel welcomed. I mean, a lot of people made me feel welcomed. Yeah, both these players definitely make the game look a lot easier. I mean, rolling is not an easy thing to learn by any means. I am very, very impressed watching them make it look so effortless. And the fact that, you know, they can consistently do this, it's just great. 708 on 24, still very solid, you know, mid 700s on 25. That's what I always like to look for a comfortable max out. iBall unfortunately does have to do a little bit of burning. Won't get the 25 max, but we'll get a 26 max. Only needs less than 2k, so this Tetris will push iBall over at the A31. Oh, misses the spin of the J. Oh boy, this is getting tight now into the 28 stages. Andy's 953, and iBall does have to do a little bit of burning here. Only has 5 lines left before the transition. He's gonna have to be careful. Ooh, and that L placement is just kind of anything but great. So iBall. Oh, but Andy transitions, needs to get something over. Oh my god, needs to get something on the left side, but that's not gonna be it. So both players. Oh, and the classic Tetris with the raid party of 181. Welcome in, everyone. Oh boy, iBall is able to get the first game there. That was so tight and close and still right there. And Chris Chang, hi. Hi, Chris. With this amazing set. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Should have grabbed my Tetris gummies since Chris Tang's here. I only have like 3 left though. I'm gonna save them. And Burrito Dad, thank you for the 69 bits as well, my friend. Welcome in. Of Of course, Classic Tetris League is one of the only events where you can see many different players of all skill calibers compete in seasonal tournaments. Vince, welcome in. Hi, Vince. It is me. Both players getting up a little high here. Yes, Pumpy, you can play. We do have actual different situation or a different division for people with, I'd say, under a max out. If you use !TNP in the chat, you can find the Tetris for the non-pros, which is the sister server for people with typically under a max out. They go and play in the league format. It's a round robin format where you just play against other people of roughly your skill level. And if you use the !Discord command here, you can join the Classic Tetris League Discord. Mansion 8 asking, they are playing on the modded ROM. Yes, they are playing on the Tetris Gym Tournament Edition ROM. This has some features for like score on cap natively built in, as well as line cap, as well as same piece sets. So they're using it to play same piece set match against each other with a level 39 double kill screen ROM hack. Or line cap. And Satan My Ninja's asking question, is the SRAM on the NES reset for competition? This is actually a same piece set ROM. Well, in Tetris Gym there is the same piece set function. There's also SRAM capabilities in there. I don't know so much on the technical side, but I do know that is a feature. And speaking of things I do know, Andy getting into a little bit of a situation here. Not fatal yet. Just some 18.5, 18.6, you know, digging required here. Would like the bar now. Ooh, beautiful double with that J for Andy. This has just been a suffer game. 179,000 points for Andy. When that bar in column 9, that's gonna spell fatal. Unless, oh no, it hangs another one on top of it. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, no problem. We're here to answer questions. At the end of the day, we're here because we love the game. GG's unfortunate. Just setting up for the reverse sweep. Setting up the drama. And he knows that we can make for some good storytelling. And we have the ready 0-0 from iBall. I want to make sure Andy's still ready. Ball seeing reverse sweep time Kappa. So let's count down game number 3. Will we get a reverse sweep? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I love having bubble wrap. See, my ninja's asking, are there any scheduled competitions for in person? I'd love to spectate. Yes. There's actually one coming up in Waco, Texas in just under 2 weeks. Which I will be at, and so will Andy. It is a... what was going to be the first event of the year, but the New Jersey event swept up. You can join the CTWC Discord. Which I don't have the link for on the top of my head, and I don't want to get distracted because iBall getting very high up here. Needs to be careful. We'll have a list of a majority of the in-person events, as well as the CTWC website. Should be up to date with those, or if not, we'll be up to date with those. Waco's gonna be a really good event. Live Tetris is just so breathtaking. iBall, the hanging column 9! That's gonna be it. Andy is now going to go up and get a heart. Both players are ready for game 4, so let's count them down. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So we are off. Both players with 2 Tetrises on the board, only separated by about 400 points. While we're here, I'm going to get the CTWC server link in the early stages of the match. That way you can join there and find out any information. I just still want to bring the CTL server. Anymore. Andy with maybe a little bit of a mischief there. And I'll just make him play one. This will get into the CTWC Discord. Speaking of things, iBall getting a little high here on the right side. Meanwhile, Andy has cleaned up. Oh, and so has iBall. iBall still high enough up, but it's not going to be a huge issue by any means. It's just going to cost a little bit of efficiency to burn this down, as Andy is taking the lead back at 197,000 points. Beautiful tuck for iBall. iBall 171,000 points. Gets the bar over for the Tetris, going to 194. And he waiting for the bar, gets it, and goes to 231,000 points. Simul Tetris. 285 to 270. iBall almost 10 lines in the future. This gives Andy a little bit more of an advantage, and also could use this to kind of see what pieces are coming in the sequence as well. iBall just waiting for the bar. Does have to take a few burns. Gets the bar over for the Tetris, now going to 318. Andy, though, true lead and pace lead. Well, obviously, if true lead has the pace lead as well. iBall with the Tetris decided not to fill in the dependency, wait on it for a second, but decided to go for the score. And we have a good game here. 472 for Andy at 114 lines. 410, a little bit of a misdrop there for iBall from the looks of it, at 433,000 points. Andy 495 gets the bar for the Tetris and has 2 more available Tetrises before 19 speeds kick in. Seems a couple more pieces and will be set up. It is set up now for the Tetris, but we'll have to burn or set up dirty to get to the transition. And we'll just take the 2 singles and transitions at 545. 468 now for iBall on 19. A little bit of a double flip, but corrected it before a touchdown. iBall with a couple misdrops. Still has a good board. Well, I should say relatively good board. And it has a little bit of a square tower in the center of the stack. Needs to work around that and is doing so beautifully. A couple more pieces and I think iBall will be, it'll look like nothing even happened, and just exactly that happened. iBall now just high stack, but nothing dangerous. Both of them are going to slam down Tetrises. Andy 669, iBall 588, level 22 both, respectively. Tetris here for Andy 731. So iBall did catch up a little bit. Is only down by about the Tetris. Make it 736 now for iBall, 791 for Andy. Andy really would like to, you know, take the momentum from the last one. Tetris here, 825, 772. Oh, I think iBall thought that was going to be an adjustment, but it just ended up kind of not working out so much. Unless it was a long-term adjustment. And that for the immediate next piece, which is possible. But it's allowing for Andy to take over a 100,000 point lead at 896 in level 26 and into level 27. And 13 in level 28. 840 in level 28, so Andy does have the lead. If this does go into 29, we'll probably have the lead going into such. Just here for iBall 878, interest into 29 for Andy 958. And iBall in at 919. This is gonna be a good kill screen battle. This does have a 39 double kill screen line cap. So players can't just line out, and if they do, Andy will take it. Yep, this is just the Tetris Effect soundtrack. Oh, and that's gonna be it for iBall. So Andy at 992, 995, 997. Just get the max out. You got the game, and we have a decider. But yes, this is the Tetris Effect soundtrack. GG's. Andy with 2 Tetrises. And we have readies from both players. Let's count down this decider from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! And this is the last match of the night. And the last game in the last match. The winner takes the match and will get the 5 points. The winner will be tied with Rhubarb, and the loser will be tied with the Asian for points. So we'll start off some near perfect Tetris here. 139 for Andy. Make it 162 with that Tetris through 31 lines. $163 for iBall. Ooh, this is a little bit of a dicey situation. Misdrop there of the L. Oh no. Ooh, a little bit of a double flip there from iBall. Able to resolve this and knock down a Tetris, but Andy now 2 Tetrises in the lead and behind in line, so, you know, favoring him greater and greater as each moment passes by. That early top out for iBall really was a momentum shifter. And it gave Andy everything he needed. I mean, we wouldn't be in the reverse sweep if it didn't happen, potentially. That's by no means a guarantee. But definitely played a pretty sizable impact, I'd say. Tetris there for iBall. 283. 354 now for Andy. Andy sitting very comfortably. He does have to pull out the left a little bit. And does so and gets another Tetris and actually gets 2 in a row. So the 401 through 84 lines. Andy mid 600k transition pace. Comfortable 600k. 446,000 through 92 lines. There's a few more Tetrises to get to the 500k mark. Meanwhile, iBall 355 at 100 lines. So Andy will just be about 100k ahead. So about 6 Tetris lead here, I'd say. Takes another Tetris to go to 516 and puts that J in a beautiful place. Andy definitely has shown that he is a very solid player. Just kind of has been a little bit in the shadow of his brother. I think unfortunately for him, Andy has done wonderful things in the game and continues to do so. I think that CTWC 2020 performance really just kind of put him a little bit behind, but he is definitely one of the top players. I mean, he's probably very, very, very big in terms of where he stands in the top player ranking. And I would argue at one point he was the best person in the game. Just was overshadowed a tad bit. Tetris for Andy. He has one more left before they transition to 19 speeds. iBall transitions 520. Andy transitions with this Tetris 635. Andy will be close to 700k into level 20. iBall 570 into 20. And Tetris there for Andy now. 710 in level 20. 625 into 21, or in 21 for iBall. You know, I'd say the same thing, but I would be worried my dad would pull out like a 1.3 with roll and be like, ha, I decided to learn the game to impress you. Am I good? He can barely. He has a hard time watching it. It makes him feel nauseous. I think. Or that might be a different game. Anyways, Andy, 804,000 points. That is way off from 704. So about 100,000 point lead here and behind by about 7 lines. Andy, actually, yeah, Andy tapping. I didn't even realize. Andy switching to his tapping grip. I was wondering why the pieces were moving a little slower, but I wonder if the controller issues are still persisting, or something's happening with Andy, or just wanted to break from rolling. Still though, 969, maybe just because he was ahead. This is echoing last game quite a bit. Andy, 972 takes the Tetris to get the max out. A04. iBall only at 906. Oh, that double flip of that T. This is all but sealed the coffin. And it'll just be end the Tetris there. iBall. Oh, overshifts the square. And that is going to be it. And Andy pulls off the reverse sweep. GG's. GG's. Finish this one out. You have just pulled off a reverse sweep. GG's. Good match, everyone. Good match. Andy was like, you know what? We do a little bit of trolling. Yeah, it was a wonderful stream, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching all the new people here.